Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Ty, and today I'm going to be showing you how to perform or how to create a glam mirror. So if you don't already know, me and my sister decided to redo my niece's room while she was out of town, and a glam mirror was like the perfect touch, so that's what we're doing. So this mirror was about $50 or $60, and I purchased it from Ross. Everything in this video is pretty cheap, so the mirror was the most expensive thing. What you see us doing is covering up the glass in the mirror, making sure that we have everything completely covered, because we are going to be spray painting and using glue, and this way we can ensure that the cleanup process for the mirror is minimal. Alright, so now it's time to spray paint. I am using the 2x primer and paint ultra cover. This color is in aluminum metallic. On this day it was really windy, so I had to go over it twice, but hypothetically you will only need to go over it once if you're in a stable environment that doesn't have a lot of wind going on. Yeah, so just cover it all over the frame of the boards. Make sure to get the sides and keep a safe distance between the spray paint and how close you are to the frame, because you don't want blotches, or like I had a lot of blotches and there was a lot of spots that I missed, but it's okay because it only took about 30 minutes to dry. So the next day when I seen everything was, I had spots, all I did was go over it again. So just spray it all, cover it evenly, and let it dry for about 30-40 minutes. Next, we are taking this glitter. I am using extra fine glitter. I had some glitter stored away. Basically, I combined silver and gold holographic glitter, mixed it up really good, make sure it's mostly silver because we wanted to give that sparkly silverly look because it is going against glass. And this is what the shade came out as, and I'm just showing you. You can mix whatever glitters you want, but I recommend getting extra fine so that it can fit into those small creases. You'll see what I'm talking about once we get everything laid out on the frame. But that's our next step. So for the glue, for the adhesive, I use Podge Modge, and this Podge Modge already has glitter in it, so it was like a double effect for us. Woohoo! But I did add some of that glitter that I combined into that glue. Not a lot, just a little bit. I just wanted it to really sparkle. But you don't have to do that, you can wait to the end. So here you see me adding some glue, Podge Modge, using a brush and spreading it all across the frame. I would recommend to, I mean, the glue doesn't really dry as quick as I thought, so I was going little by little at first, but really you can start by doing like one whole side with glue and then coming back and filling it. I wasn't sure how fast it would dry, so that's why I did it part by part. But to make it easier, you can definitely paint one whole side with glue and then go over it with the crushed glass and glitter and so forth. But that's exactly what we're doing. My niece is applying a nice amount of glue onto the side with a paintbrush. You can use anything, paintbrush, sponge, anything. But as she's painting, I'm taking the crushed glass and just laying it over the glue, making sure to push it in, as well as make sure there's like only one layer of crushed glass, because this happened to us trial and error. We ended up using so many crushed glass bottles that it was way too much. So by the time it dried up and it was time to stand and shake off the excess, it was so much excess because we didn't have one layer all across the board. So honestly, you can probably get away with 2 bottles of crushed glass, 2 to 3 bottles of crushed glass, and it would still be perfectly fine. And also, the bottles of crushed glass came up to about $6 a piece, so very inexpensive. The Pajama is probably around $5 or $6. Again, inexpensive. Like, this whole project was under $100 for sure. If you already have a mirror, that just makes it even better, because you can get away with maybe $25 to get the rest of the stuff you need. And it's super quick, and it doesn't take long at all, and it's came out super dope, so it's definitely worth it. I have some other things I want to DIY, but everyone was so shocked. It was so much fun. But make sure that you're leveling out that glass, and I use my hand as a guidance around the perimeter of the borders so that I don't have any extra glass hanging off. At the end of the day, this is crushed glass. Even though it might not appear sharp, I just didn't want to have any type of health hazards, or I didn't want my niece to want to move the mirror and get scraped or anything. So we just want to keep it safe and neat and make it look presentable as well. But I say let this dry for maybe 24 hours. If you have more time, another day is definitely not going to hurt. But it came out so good. But once you have all the crushed glass on, take that combination of glitter that we combined and sprinkle it all over. That'll seep into the cracks in case you miss anything, or maybe a piece of glass isn't stuck once it dries, isn't really adhering to the glue as you expect it. So the glitter will take spots. It'll fill it in for you, so it won't be blank spots. But you don't need too much, just enough to shimmer over. Take your time. It doesn't take long at all, but take your time, be neat, and yeah, it came out perfect, y'all. I was so excited. And the crazy thing about this is my niece at this point still has no idea that this mirror is for her. At this point, she already in her room. Her mirror came a little later because Mike was just playing. They took about 5 days to deliver, but she has no idea. So that's how you get her to work, y'all. And this is how it came out. I actually have my sisters to reveal it because they couldn't get the camera angle right. Oh, excuse me, don't mind me at all, or them, because we all be looking crazy at the home. But it came out so cute, and this is what I mean about the cleanup. No clean up whatsoever as far as glue, y'all. As far as glue and spray paint, like, we gotta clean the glass, but that's it. And this is the final reveal in her room. It is so cute. I kind of wish I would put lights in it, but we'll save that for a different day. She loved, don't look at my toes. She loved it, y'all, and it was so cute. And if you want to see the finished results of her whole complete room makeover, make sure to stay tuned. Make sure to drop comments down below. Make sure you are subscribed and turn that notification bell on, okay? Thank y'all for watching. I will see y'all in the next video.